This is a video about Transcribe. What is Transcribe? I use it to slow down songs so we can practice drum more efficiently. That's kind of the neat thing. So how does it work? You take a song, any MP3s will do, you put it there, bam, let's make it full screen. Oh, it's so ugly. Dang, it's ugly. So let's zoom out. So we see the big picture, blah, blah, blah. And let's say I want to go here and I press play. Not too loud. Let's say I want it slower. That's not bad. Bring it back to the original speed, double time. Okay. Okay, that's not a thing. So yeah, in order to use that, what's nice is you can use markers. Let's say I put one right there. Oh, sorry. 2, 3, 4. 3 and 4 and the 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4. I'm looking for section. I'm looking for the 1 always. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right. Let's remove this one. Let's remove this one. And now let's click here. Let's zoom. Okay. So the other neat thing that you can do, well, the other thing just before that, the markers are too small. Like for my taste, they are too small. Like they do not divide the big picture, you know. They just, yeah, they're like, you know, stuff you put on in books. Okay, yeah. Now we want to use this other feature that I really like. You can loop sections over. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm gonna use this right here. Like I'm really going like by feel. So it might land back on 1, but that's a neat thing. You can adjust it. So let's go. This should be the 1. This should be the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, and 2, and 3, and... So let's say you want to just practice that. So it gives you some buffer room to get ready, and then you go. You can even put other markers. So you know where to start. You can even edit the markers. So let's write fill right there. So that's really nice for that. Really, really nice. So it saves you time and headaches. Well, it's less trouble operating that way because you don't have to manually keep rewinding that stuff all the time. Like I remember myself using stuff like iTunes back in the day. Or, you know, even before that, CD players and all that jazz. And it's doable, but like you really just want to, if you really just want to drill a section without having to worry about operating your computer or whatever, you use this and it's fantastic. So after a while, you also start to feel the section, you start to hear the different cues, the audio cues, and it helps students tremendously, honestly. That stuff is way better because sometimes they're gonna say, okay, yeah, I know that section, but then they stumble with the fill, they stumble with playing basically. So you just drill those repetitions into them, drill the repetitions, and that allows that. So another thing I used to do, I don't do it anymore, but there's an option to export the sound file. So it means you could export it with the speed. So let's say the kid or the student doesn't have the software. Well, you can send them a slowed down version, 70%, whatever, 90%, and they can listen back to it and, you know, work on it the old-fashioned ways by rewinding if they need to. I always suggest, if you can get the software, go for it. It's usually a transcribing thing for people who try to learn songs by ear for guitars or piano. We can even see it down there. You have those tools for the pitch, etc. So yeah, I think that does it. So Transcribe, it's really cheap, if I remember correctly. I think it's in between 20 to 60 bucks, but I'm really not sure anymore. And it's 7 strings thingy website that does it. I'm gonna try to put the website down there. It's that's the thing. It's a constructive criticism. It looks a bit like a scam, you know, the website, the thing, the design, but it's not. It's really a great thing. I think it's also perception is reality. Like with those colors, they're ugly, but that thing is gold. It's like a brown kind of gold. Anyhow, I hope it helped. Check Transcribe out. It helps a lot.